What's up, guys? If you're new here, my name is Serge. I talk about everything from assisted living to real estate to just different business ideas, anything you guys can do to make money online, etc. So if you're new here, go ahead, do me a massive favor and just hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you guys get notified about these kind of videos moving forward. So let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this video, which is a criteria you guys should start looking for in a home and the location of that home if you're planning on doing assisted living. I've talked about this in previous videos on what to do when looking in a specific area, and that's just doing a market analysis on the average income that is in the area that you're looking to start your assisted living home. So that is definitely the first thing you want to do, because if there's really not a market there, therefore you're not going to really be successful in this business. It's going to be really hard for you to stay afloat, and it's going to be really hard for you to get residents in your home. Secondly, what I would start doing is, if you're looking for a home, the first thing I would look at is make sure there is no HOAs. HOAs usually always, they shouldn't really have an issue with you starting an assisted living home in an HOA. I personally, my home's in an HOA. They could care less. I really don't have issues with the HOA regarding my assisted living home, but other HOAs are just more strict. It's a little harder to, abide by their regulations or whatever they have set in motion in that HOA. So try to veer away from doing anything in an HOA. What I would do next is find a home, preferably like on a corner lot. Because a corner lot, you just get more parking space, right? Like you can park on the side of the house, in front of the house. You'll just have more parking available for your family. And parking is a big deal, especially when for families, it's just a lot easier to get to the house. It's easier access. And I can talk from personal experience. My home is like way in the back, and so they have to walk all the way down to my home. Some of these elderly people have friends that are older and they're not able to walk all the way down, to your house. And it's a struggle for them. So that when it comes to doing your sales pitch or you touring your home, that's gonna be something that is gonna either make or break them coming into your home or moving their loved one into your home. So that's another thing I would look at when it comes to getting your home and looking at a certain location. Another thing I would definitely look at is look in the surrounding areas. Look at what hospitals are around, what rehabs are around your place, different things like that, because you want easy, fast access to these facilities, because in case anything goes wrong, it gives more comfort to the families knowing that there's hospitals just 5 minutes down the road, 10 minutes down the road, whatever the case. And so if you have those there, it's just easier access. Then rehabs are good referral places. So if you have a lot of rehabs around, usually those rehabs have people that live in the surrounding area, and that's why they're at that certain rehab, because it's just closer to family, and family chose that rehab or was prefer that rehab because of the location. So if you have different, skilled nursing facilities or other rehabs around your home, that means there's a market there. So definitely look for that. Another thing that I would look at is highway access. Highway access is massive. I am real close to an airport. I'm really close to another highway. So it's really easy access for families to, if they're coming out of town, they can fly into this airport, or they can come off a highway if they're just traveling from another side of the city or town or whatever the case. It's just a lot more convenient for them when it comes to them visiting. So therefore, make sure you guys look at those certain things. Those are the criteria that I would definitely look at in a location. And then in a home, you want to make sure that it's a corner lot. The parking, there's enough room for parking. Then what I also would look at is, if you can, and if you're in like a warmer climate like Arizona, like where I'm at, try to stay away from having a pool. You having a pool, for the most part, I want to guarantee you like 98% of the time, your residents are not going to get in that pool. They're just not able to. So, and then it's just more maintenance, and it's just more operating costs on your part as a business to just have a pool. So if you're like in a warmer climate like Florida, Texas, whatever, I would stay away from getting a home with a pool, because it's just more maintenance on your guys' part, and it's just more expenses. and they're not going to really ever use that pool. And then you also got to make sure it's gated and everything so that nothing happens by anybody falling into the pool. So that is another thing I would look at when it comes to a home, is just try to stay away from that. Then another thing that I would look at a home is make sure that it's either recently remodeled and it doesn't smell. If a home smells and you yourself can't stand going to your own home, that's not good. Like, that's not a good sign. It's going to be really hard to sell a home that smells just like poop and pee, and it's not very attractive when it comes to having to do a sales pitch or like to tour the family, right? Like, if they instantly walk in and they're wowed by the smell or by the home itself and the way it looks, and if it's clean, if it's managed, if it's just overall organized, it's going to be a lot easier for you to, you know, tell the families and be like, you know, this is a great home for your loved one, etc. So that's what I would definitely do when it comes to finding a home. Hopefully this helped you guys and it gave you guys some more insight on location, what to look at when looking at a location, and also what to look at when looking into a home or finding a property to build a home, possibly, if that's something that you're willing to do or have in your budget. Hopefully this gave you guys some insight, and just keep those questions coming, guys. I love making these videos for you guys, and hopefully I'll probably release a program soon just giving even more in-depth insight on all of this stuff. And if that's something that you guys want, just go ahead, comment down below, or just leave a like, or just get in touch with me, and hopefully we can get something figured out that, you know, so I can help you guys even more. So thank you guys. If you stuck around all the way to the end of the video, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's just see this channel grow. And I just want to be able to help you guys even more. So like I said, go ahead, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys all in the next video. God bless. Bye.